Don't judge by the cover. Why you are so fixated on Yuka? There's no way they walked that far. I solved the game. Or he searched for the woman from the prologue. Oh, what kind of nightmare is that? And you are probably alright with the rest. They cannot get away with this. Like, seriously. Sadashima 2.0. This is not happening. Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show. So we're going to continue the story. We in the hospital and we're going to talk with Yamiko. So yeah, let's just go. And by the way, you can see that camera is slightly different. This is because I did not use the light in the beginning, like in front of me, and only the one that's like above me basically, and it's like different color. So I don't know, you can let me know if it's better or not. I don't think it's better because it's like casting shadow from like top and stuff. I don't know. In general, this is like bad idea for like green screen, but it kind of works somehow. So yeah, I don't know if like the previous episodes were better or this one. So yeah, you can let me know in the comments. And for now, let's just go to the Gore Screaming Show and let's go. Let's do it. Are we going to see more of the puppet show or not? I'm going to do a little yelling, seriously, can believe, yeah. Sorry. Kyoji hangs his head. When it comes to Yamiko, all he can really do is earnestly apologize. Yamiko cracks a tired smile and sighs. I wonder if she's going to be somehow involved in the story in general. Like, outside of like being just Kyoji Guardian. Is she like going to meet Yuka or someone? Or like Gore? Is she going to die? Kyoji frowns, refusing to respond to that. Like, in general, Yuka is not interested in Yamiko at all. Like, she only cares, like, she's that hostile to get towards like people that Kyoji is around with. But somehow she don't care about like Yamiko, it seems. Like, she never like appeared next to her, she didn't talk about her, so maybe she don't feel like Yamiko's a threat because Yamiko is like a parent, basically. I don't know. Much to his surprise, it turns out the shady man is a friend of Yamiko's. Okay, so they do work on like one magazine, okay. Yoshiki, okay. Oh. So he's not working with you together, he's just your acquaintance, he just know you, okay. So he ended up coming back. Huh. And why he knows about the mansion? Oh, okay. Well, we'll have time to get to know each other, I guess. What? That's news. That news is like a bolt from the blue. Kyoji can only exclaim in loud disbelief, hearing himself as scolding by the nurse. Once he lowers his voice again, he grumbles. Why does this creep have to stay in our house? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he what? Like, Kyoji, he just looks intimidating, like he did like nothing, basically, to you. Don't judge by the cover. Yoshiki has been listening silently up until now, chuckles. Okay. What the hell do you mean by what the hell do you mean by male? Okay. When he puts it like that, Kyoji feels ashamed for snapping at him. All he can do is fall silent for the sour expression on his face. Yoshiki went out to the lobby to smoke, in accordance with the hospital's strict no smoking policy in the wards. Okay. When he came back though, he walks in without so much as a knock. He slips into the room with a flap of his long black coat.
ちょうど今あなたの話をしていたのよ。
Okay.
俺の
Yamiko speaks jokingly.
さあ、うさんくさいってね。どこの犯罪者かと思ったわよ。
I mean, maybe.
来る途中で職務質問とかされなかった？知らないかもしれないけど、最近この辺って行方不明事件が起こってるの。
True. No, no wonder they wanted to question him if he came back recently. Then he's like Kyoji, he just came back recently, and also he's an adult, so he might be as well responsible for all the disappearings.
行方不明事件
Oh, he's not aware actually about them. So why the mention? Why were you there? I felt like he thinks that this mention is somehow connected to disappearances, but no. Okay. That's even more interesting now. Yoshiki raised an eyebrow.
行方不明事件がどうかした？
いやそれよりもお前たちに聞きたい
Unless he knows, actually. And he's shocked that they call it disappearances. Huh. Unlike before, Yoshiki's tone is now slightly
お
stiff.
前らどうしてあんなところにいた
それはさっき話した通り、
知り合いの女の子を探して入ったってことだったな知り合いの女というのは誰だ
Yeah, someone we get to know, like she's like ill and stuff, apparently, right? That's what her story tells.
どこで知り合ったいくつくらいの何という名前の女だ
Wow, he's so persistent. Why though?
ちょっとヨシキ、あなたね。
Yeah, you are being weird. Yoshiki ignores Yamiko's admonishment and continues his barrage of questions.
拾ったものはなかったか中で何か見なかったか
Okay. A major change from before. He's entirely lost his composure now. I knew it. I just don't like this guy. And I'm really interested in him. Like, what? Why? Why you are so fixated on Yuka? I think like he's fixated on Yuka because there's only like person I can think of at this situation because we talk about well and it's like instantly Yuka. Why he wants to know so much about her? Is he searching for someone? He behaves like he lost like someone escaped or something, like he's searching for someone. We don't know if he's searching for Yuka in specific, but for someone. That's why he makes the questions. Kyoji glares into Yoshiki's eyes through the man's sunglasses. Unless his wife that died said to him like before her death maybe something like, I saw a little girl or something like that, and he's like trying to avenge her. He's trying to find whoever killed his wife. What if this is the story about the revenge? Might be. But that would mean that Yuka left the city for a long time and for some weird reason decided to kill this guy's wife. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. Why the interrogation?
その質問に答える必要は感じない
Rage builds inside of Kyoji. The way this guy talked about males already put Kyoji on the edge. He can't stand his attitude at all. Fine. I don't think I need to answer your questions either then.
されまねもいいが俺には答えない理由がある意地を張っているだけのお前と一緒にするな
What? Why do you have to be so annoying?
教授、
Akana shouts at him from her bed.
それじゃいつまで経っても話が終わらないでしょ。
But Akana sits up, gazing directly at Yoshiki. Yeah.
その子はゆかちゃんって言って、あの辺りに住んでる子です。
He doesn't like...
取材のお手伝いで、あの辺りを調べに行った時に会って。
He knows Yamiko, he doesn't sound as the bad guy. He says he have his reasons, so I think we should actually help him. Like, yeah, he looks shady, but Yamiko knows him, Yamiko votes for him, we trust Yamiko, so I think we can trust him at least like a little bit, right? And like give him some info. And he saved our lives, basically. He could just like leave us there. he could be like, oh, it's like to you two. Okay, see ya. So yeah, I think we basically should go along with him.
ああ、そういえば。
あの辺りというのは？
あ、ごめんなさい。西森神社の上の方に祠があるのご存知ですか？
ああ、
その先に井戸があって、そこで。
井戸。
Yeah. Even though his sunglasses make it difficult to read his expression, the complicated look on his face is still visible. Okay, so they didn't tell them that they went. I think they told them in the conversation before that they went through the well, and now he's like, well, okay, unless they didn't mention well and they were just like, we entered there, and he thought this is the main entrance. I'm sure they mentioned well before.
それでその女は？
Kyojin Takana exchanged a glance. Woman doesn't sound right. She's definitely younger than us.
そうよね。まだ女の子って感じ。
容姿は？
可愛いですよ。目が大きくて、ちょっと釣り気味かな。猫みたいな。それで髪が長くて。
Uh-huh. Akana pauses for thought before crooking her head.
それとゆかちゃんがどうしたのかって話でしたよね。私たち。
Akane's voice falters. Of course it would. How could she explain what happened in a way anyone would believe?
途中でいなくなっちゃったんです。
Okay, that's good save. I mean, it was dark, so you could lose her. After some thought, she manages to say that. It's the only way she can describe it. And also, you need to tell him basically at this point that she trapped you. Because if you went through the well and you could not go back, you were trapped there. That means Yuka or someone else took out the ladder and you could not come back. So this is like obvious thing, right?
お前たちを置いてか？
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and not only that, she put the lid back over the well and trapped us down there. Yeah, pretty much.
なにその子、頭くるわね。
But in contrast to Yamiko's angry outburst, Yoshiki turns pensive and speaks softly.
なるほど。それで閉じ込められた。
Yeah.
でも、あの井戸から京次君たちが見つかった防空壕までって結構遠
That was a bomb shelter?
つながってたなんて驚き。
Pretty far. I mean, we walked pretty far, so yeah, it's entirely possible. Like in the darkness and stuff like that, and you can lose your, like, time, basically. Yoshiki doesn't respond to her words. Indeed, a cave-like place where he found Kyojin Takana is an old bomb shelter used in the war. There's more. That bomb shelter is in the next town over. Wait, what the? Next town? How far is the next town? There's no way they walked that far. There's no way. What? Okay, this is weird. Yoshiki has likely decided there's no point in asking Kyoji, so he instead turns to Akana and continues questioning her.
中で拾ったものは？
ないです。教授もないよね。
I mean, there was like a stone or like box or something in the middle of the room and like a lot of like scribbles on the walls. No, I didn't see anything to take. Yeah, but you saw something. Yoshiki nods, seemingly satisfied with their answer.
わかった。
He then turns on his heel and heads for the door. What's your problem? We answered your questions. Could you say a word of thanks?
答えたのはお前じゃなくて、ほとんどそっちの女の子だと思うが。
Yeah. Yoshiki scoffs, causing Kyoji to temper to flare up again. Why does everything this guy says frustrate him so much? Because what he says is true. That's why we are frustrated.
夢川、俺は一足先に車に戻る。
わかった、すぐ行くわ。
Yoshiki then turns to look at Kakana.
熱のある時に悪かった。今日はゆっくり休め。
He closes the door behind him as he leaves.
そんなに悪い人じゃないんじゃない？
Akana's remark provokes a harsh response from Kyoji. Ah, I don't know what you're talking about, he's a creep. After that, the three of them leave Akane in the hospital and head home. While Akane was being examined, Yoshiki collected their bags from the well. As much as Kyoji dislikes him, he has to thank Yoshiki for that much, at least. He can bring himself to practice his guitar like he usually does every night, so he simply crawls into bed. Too much happened today. It feels like the whole week worth of events happened in just one day. Also, I'm looking at my camera on the side screen and I don't think I like this lighting. I should have used the other things, I think it's better. Going to school with Akane, fighting with Sadashima, going into the well, getting trapped inside, making it out, and then going to the hospital. But really, what in the world happened back there? Okay, basically, since Sadashima is an asshole, he hired an assassin, so Yuka, and yeah, like it's all Sadashima. It's all Sadashima. Sadashima is in the costume of clown, like Sadashima is Gore. Here, I solved the game. Kyoji bites his lip. Yuka and Gore Screaming Show. Title drop once again. Yup. It must have been a dream or a delusion. It feels like if he doesn't explain what happened in that way, the world around him might unravel at the seams. That terrible puppet show, with the disgusting tentacle that creeped out of that man, Gore. The way those two disappeared into thin air. And that corridor, covered floor to ceiling in curses. All those mysterious things are far beyond the scope of the world Kyoji knows. He doesn't understand even a single one of them, much less all of them. I'm tired. He decided to go to sleep, but just when he tries to bury his face in his pillow, the door opens without any warning. Okay, that's Yoshiki. Yeah, definitely. Yep. He's just like, he don't care, he don't care, he just like opened the door and yeah, jump up. Okay, I'm not cutting this, sorry. I changed language for a second. I basically said, hi, what's up? Yeah, it was like, what's up, basically. Okay, Yoshiki in his like, casual clothes, I guess. It's Yoshiki. But without his sunglasses and usual long coat. He actually looks decent. He's surprisingly young. Clean shaved, Kyoji might think he's the same age as Yamiko. What the hell? At least knock before you come in. As usual, Yoshiki says nothing. His gaze falls on the guitar sitting against Kyoji's bed. Yeah, why else would I have one sitting in my room? Hey, don't touch it. Ignoring Kyoji protests, Yoshiki sits on the side of the bed, picks up Kyoji's guitar, and begin to pluck strings. Oh, you can play as well, huh? Okay, maybe you can find some language together. Oh, we actually got the CG of this. We can... Okay, soundtrack just changed into his solo guitar. Also, look at him. He looks really lonely and sad. Like, his whole life is like... It seems like after his wife passed away, his whole life he dedicated to find someone. That's why he's like questioning everything about what happens to them. Because maybe he actually find a clue that the person he's looking for is in the city. Maybe he actually do look for Yuka. Or for the Gore. No, mostly for Yuka, I think, because he asked if they found the woman. Or he searched for the woman from the prologue. Huh. Anyway. Koji initially lunges towards him to snatch the guitar out of his hands, but then he finds himself stopping. He's good. Koji lost for words. He absolutely evolved. In the first time, he's hearing such a skillful playing of the guitar live. Yoshiki looks like he was born to hold the guitar. It's clear he's quite experienced with it. But more than anything, the sound he produced from the guitar are breathtaking. They're completely different from when Koji plays it. It's a stark reminder of how unskilled Koji still is. Maybe he can teach you. After playing for a while, Yoshiki let out a small sigh. Okay, so you still don't feel like you're good, okay. And you're still impressive. And he whispers, presence of pain smile on his lips. He holds the guitar over to Koji. Koji accepts the instrument with a frown. This man really rubs him in the wrong way. He's damn good with the guitar though. He will admit that much. What? After all the questioning, there's still something you want to know? Koji asks in a sulking tone. Yoshiki crosses his arms with a serious expression. Yeah, and I'm really curious why this is so important to you. It must be connected somehow to his wife passing away. It must be something about his wife passing away. She died, like, from something. Definitely. He's like on the path of revenge. It must be it. Like, I don't see like a reason, like, why would he like search for like something here. Without his glasses, Yoshiki seems to be more serious than before. He radiates an aura that brooks no argument. Yukari? I mean, she introduced herself as Yuka, but if you think about this, Yuka can be short for Yukari. Interesting. Yukari, no, we only know her as Yuka. So yeah, we don't know, maybe this is the person you're looking for. Yoshiki pauses to think for a moment, and then asks another question. His voice is so low, it almost sounds like he's speaking to himself. Oh, was there something else? Seems like he's aware of Gore. He's asking about something else. He knows Gore? He met Gore before? Okay, my prediction now about his wife is that he witnessed how Gore killed her. Something? Don't you mean someone? Yeah. We saw her mother here too, but yeah. Something was there. Kyoji remembers seeing the black cloth flipping behind Yuka's back. He didn't think much of it about at the time, but was that actually Gore? Yeah. Yeah, Kyoji, I think we can talk to this guy because he definitely said something, so whatever paranormal thing you saw, he will believe it. Koji doesn't know how to respond to that. Telling him about Gore would mean having to bring up all the strange things that happened today at the bottom of the well. That thought makes Kyoji clam up. Yoshiki presses him relentlessly. His voice said serious. I saw something, I think. Yep. He knows Gore. Okay. He knows Gore. Kyoji raises his head swiftly. When his eyes met Yoshiki's gaze, he gives the man a firm nod. Yoshiki gives a satisfied nod and gets to his feet. Before he steps back through the door, he looks at Kyoji over his shoulder.
夢川には何も言わないでくれ。
Okay. Okay, but why?
知らない方がいい。その方が平和に暮らせる。
Okay. That makes sense, but like, if you don't think about Gore, then this is like better. What? Don't be over dramatic. Kyoji thinks about retorting that way, but the words don't leave his lips. The look in Yoshiki's eyes is so earnest, he can't even mock him.
それと、もうあの館には近づくな。
Yeah, that's a very good advice. Will that make my life more peaceful? That's as far as he dares go. And even then, he says it with a smile, but Yoshiki only gives an expressionless nod in response.
そうだ。
Yep, we do not want to go anywhere near there. Definitely not after what happened last time. Like, why do you even like... Why would you consider going to the mansion again? After what Yuka did to you? Like, why? Like, just why? Like, the thing, like the normal thing you should do right now is to like call the police or something and just tell them, hey, there's a mansion and the girl Yuka just left us in the well to die. So yeah, there's definitely something going on. Kyoji says something at the door, but in the end he just crawls back into his bed. Yeah. Seriously, none of this makes sense. Yep, pretty much. I have no idea what's going on. The fact he can't make any sense of the situation he's gotten tangled up with unnerves him. Oh shit. Wait, why do we have Gore soundtrack, by the way? The roundish swelling between her thighs. It was first time seeing anything like that. What the fuck? Red swelling. Is it like Akane the leg is like swelling because of like, you know, her ankle got like bad and stuff? As Kyoji throws up for the moment, the hands coming from all around him pin him up. We got the fucking first person perspective of like, I mean third person actually, but actually the in perspective of like what happened to Kyoji and Akane right now. I'm just swelling between her eyes. First time seeing. This is bad. Oh no. Is he dreaming about this? Oh, what kind of nightmare is that? By the time he regained his senses, it was already too late. Oh. Akane wept, their eyes wide open. Among the boys surrounding them, too, the mood had shifted. They'd clearly lost their enthusiasm. The boys who had been excitedly watching now awkwardly rose to their feet. You fucking piece of trash, so what? Is this like kind of like revenge for her, like beating you up basically? What? Oh my god, I hate them. They are like Sadashima 2.0. But thank god, like, they didn't actually like force them basically to have sex. Oh, at least that didn't happen. God damn it. Fuck off. With that as the parting remark, the boys ran off into the trail behind the trees. A dream of that day. It's a nightmare, not a dream. The shrine grounds fade away. It's an awful, truly awful memory. After that, Kyoji ran away from that place too. He didn't have the first idea how to look Akane in the eye after that. No clue what to say. Wait. Oh, you mean like not from the shrine, like from the city. Yeah, so that's what I said in the one of the previous videos. Like, I expected him to go away from the city because of what happened here. The next day, he refused to go to school. His mother demanded to know why, but he refused to explain. Okay, so he actually ran away from the shrine. Okay, that's adding fire to the memory, because he did not like helped Akane or anything. I mean, I guess they were just like that, like they were like kids, and like, yeah, I guess this is like for like Kyoji Akane to like run away, to hide, basically, in this kind of situation. Like, Kyoji didn't thought at the time to stay and like support Akane after what happened. This is heavy. By the following week, he transferred away. Yeah. He parted ways with Akane without exchanging a word with or even seeing her after that. It all happened when we were kids. That's what he kept telling himself after he decided to go back to Kurehito. More than anyone else, he was to blame for hurting Akane. Like, that's the thing I'm curious about. Why is he blaming himself for this? Like, it's not his fault. Like, he was overpowered, he couldn't do anything. And on the other hand, Akane is blaming herself for this as well. We heard that in the previous episodes, when she said like she's sorry and that it's her fault. So what are you blaming yourself about in this? The humiliation, the shame, the self-loathing at his own weakness, frustration, irritation, the whole jumble of feeling it felt back then came back as vividly as if it had happened yesterday. Why did he have to dream of it now, after all this time? Oh shit! The blurry scenery of the shrine grounds began to warp before Kyoji's very eyes. Once again he hears a faint voice. A girl's voice. Akane? The one he calls out. The voice fills his ears with intense clarity. What kind of dream is that? Why? Like, I mean, yeah, we were like in the well, like yesterday, so I guess it's fresh in his memory. So he just like connected his like past to the well right now. A strangely distorted organ sprouted from under Kyoji, pressing against Akane's belly. This thing that pushed in and out of Akane is something he's seen before. Wait, what the fuck? The slimy mess makes disgusting squelches noises as it violates her. What the actual? Akane cheeks are flushed red. Eyes glisten with arousal. A voice speaks up from right behind Kyoji. That's a dream, right? This is not happening. I mean, Kyoji went to sleep. Akane is in the hospital, like... What kind of fucking nightmare is that? It must be a fucking nightmare, like... They... What do you mean? They left the well. They weren't inside. And this situation is like... They were there already? What do you mean ferment? What the actual fuck? Yuka stands behind Akane, sneering at the two of them. Before Kyoji realizes it, countless tentacles have engulfed his body, all of them swarming towards Akane. Is he like manifesting like basically what happened in the past? Is that kind of nightmare? Like he just connected Gore and Yuka to his past and Akane's, and when he like had this dream, like everyone like holding them back, then now he have like Gore tentacles holding him back and Akane. Is that like correlation here? Don't. And that's how we end this? Holy fuck. Now we wake up and like, what? He hears birds chirping outside. What the? What kind of nightmare is that? Opening his eyes atop his bed, Kyoji stares up at the ceiling. Never before he has woken up feeling this awful. What happened 3 years ago? These memories he wanted to forget came to him in a dream. That alone was enough to put him on the rotten mode, but on top of that, he dreamt of Yuka and Gore. Yeah. Yamiko peers into his room, only to stare at him in surprise. I'm awake. Kyoji gets up moodily. Nothing, no reason. It doesn't sit well with him to treat Yamiko like this, but he isn't in the mood to be teased. Yamiko looks suspicious, but seems to decide it's better to leave him alone for now, as she doesn't press him further. Kyoji puts on his uniform and heads to the living room. Where is he? Uncharacteristically, Yamiko replies from the kitchen, where she stands pouring coffee into Kyoji's mug. Glancing at the table, she's even prepared toast, more than just toast. There's salad, ham and eggs here too. What's going on? Right? As he's about to ask, Yamiko narrows her eyes mischievously. Huh? Why would I? Kyoji jolts in his seat. Not really. I mean, yes. It will keep secret what we talked about because, well, yeah, we'll keep the secret, but yeah, okay. What, him? We would find him a brother. Are they now? Cat from the same cloth? Kyoji furrows his brows in an exaggerated manner. Yamiko simply nods with a smile while sipping on her coffee. Okay. You are joking. I'm nowhere near as nasty as he is. You are joking. Kyoji once again repeats inside his head. I'm never gonna end up like him. Falling silent, Kyoji focuses on polishing of his toast. It feels like it's been a long time since he last walked to school alone. In fact, it's barely been a week since he transferred, including the weekend. That was also the time he argued with Akane and went to school alone afterwards. So it really hasn't been that long, but for some reason it feels weird not to have Akane walking alongside him. Maybe that's because they always used to go to school together before he moved away. Shinta hurries over when Kyoji enters the classroom. Yeah. Alive and kicking, as you can see. Kind of. We went there by our own, but yeah. We were trapped there, so whatever is fine. It seems like Akane's mother was really quite worried. The three of them often hung out and played together when they were little, so she knows Shita quite well. That was probably why she called. She was by nature unflappable. When Kyoji saw her in the hospital last night, she was practically laughing with relief. But until he and Akane were found, Akane's mother was likely beside herself with anxiety. With all the disappearances, everyone is already on the edge as it is. Shinta shakes his head in exasperation.
ほっとお騒がせカップルだよな。転校早々、教授のおかげで退屈しないよ。
Yeah, I'm not in the mood to talk about this, you know? After that casual remark, Shinta suddenly furrows his brow.
あ、でも昔から教授と和ヤギに付き合ってたら、えらい目に遭ってた気がするな。
That's your imagination.
いや違う。探検に連れ出されて、俺だけ迷子になったり、木の上に隠れ家作るって連れ出されて、
Okay.
俺だけ落っこちたりした気がする。
You are totally imagining things, man. Kyoji taps him on the shoulder before going to his
なあ
seat.
それよりさ、なんだって井戸に落っこちるような羽目になったわけ。
Shinta sits down on the seat in front of Kyoji, straddling the backrest and cocks his head curiously. Kyoji shrugs. Yuka pulled the fast one on us.
何それ。
I kinda saw Yuka go down well, got worried, and I went after her. But after little Brad go out of the well first and close the lid on us.
はあ
Yep, pretty much. Shinta looks shocked.
それってさ、教授たちが来たことに気づいてなかったとかじゃなくて
She definitely knew. No way. We talked down there. And when she closed the lid on us, she was laughing down at us.
うわ最悪だな
Yep,
それ
we are not getting anywhere close to her anymore. You may say in the comments she's the best girl. She's scary as fuck though. Maybe she is the best, who knows? But she's scary. And there's Gore next to her. This is This is a real surprise to Shinta. He looks aghast.
すげえショック。あんな可愛い子なのに、そんなに性格悪かったんだ。
Yeah, who would thought about that, huh? I wouldn't just call her nasty. From his point of view, Yuka is far beyond merely nasty, and well into the realm of the bizarre and inexplicable.
でもさ、無事でよかったな、教授。どうやって助かったんだ
Well, the guy we met before helped us. Turns out the bottom of the well was connected to a bomb shelter in the next town over. He's cutting out a lot of details, but he isn't lying. The truth was too complicated for him to tell Shinta everything. He wouldn't even know where to start, yeah. Like, so how long did you walk then?
すげえな、それ。なんか大冒険って感じしない
Yeah, it's been pretty far. Shinta whispers. He seems impressed from the way his eyes are sparkling, but Kyoji just shrugs slightly. It wasn't exactly
それ
fun.
もそっか。和ヤギ、怪我したって今日は来ない。
和ヤギさんなら午後から来るんですって。
Oh,
おばさまがそう言ってらっしゃったわ。
so she's fine already? Okay. Oh, Miso-san, what did you see? What did you see Akane's mom?
じゃなかったかしら。私、和ヤギさんの隣の家だもの。
Did you tell me that? Or not? I don't think so. I don't remember that info. Wow, that means you are not far from my place. How about that?
そうでしょうね。
Kika chuckles for some reason. True to what Kika said, Akane shows up during lunch break. And we will leave the dialogue for the next episode. Okay, so this episode been intense. We got a nightmare. Holy fuck. I hate what happened in the past to them. Oh god damn it. Please tell me someone like did something to these guys later. Oh god. And that's like also I've been afraid when we had this nightmare after we switched into the well and Gore and his tentacles. What the fuck even? I was afraid I will get actually CG for this. That would be like horrible. Anyway, what an episode. We feed the information to Yoshiki. Yoshiki? Yeah. and he's in a search for Yuka, so I hope maybe he can like catch her, deal with Gore. Maybe he knows how to deal with Gore. Maybe he knows like his weak spot or something. I think like he's on the path of revenge. But I guess everything will like learn in the future. So anyway, thank you everyone for being with me. Hope you did not bounce off from the show at the scene, and you are going to read and watch the rest of this. So yeah, thank you everyone for being with me. Thank you for your support. Leave up a like if you liked the episode. Support me by clicking subscribe or join the memberships if you would like to support me that way as well, and you would like to see the episodes earlier. Thank you everyone for being with me on the Gore Screaming Show. I will see you in the next one. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.